Hey guys, how you doing? Back again. Since I've stopped really playing that Star Wars MMO right now, I'm starting to paint up again. Get my get my list out there to actually fight. So right now, as you can see, playing my painting my Grave Guard right now. Watching some old Dragon Ball Z episodes on my laptop here. And right here, I got some Grave Guard being painted up. So what they're going to be looking like, you can see right here the bone. This dark right here is scorched brown, where the bone's going to be. Rusty armor, like my skeletons, and their drape slash skirt slash robe, whatever you want to call it, is going to be red, because that's the theme of my army, really. I like that red and black darkness going on. So here's the old Grave Guard. They are not really usable for like tournaments and stuff, so I got some more Grave Guard. It's not a big deal. These are my converted Chaos Warrior Grave Guard to make them look bulkier and more armored. But you can see, like, they have like chipped red armor. These guys are gonna have, well, here's these guys. You can see like the little robes and stuff like on them. So they're gonna be looking like that, but with more armor, obviously, because they're Grave Guard. I gotta box these guys up because I'm not gonna be using them, fortunately. So that's a little update. I'm not gonna watch you paint. I'm not gonna make you watch me paint them. It's gonna be boring. This is probably the hardest part on these guys right now because they got little bits of bone, so you don't have a very good speed paint area to do this. Speed paint area on these guys were the metal. You just dry brush where you want the metal, so that's easy. The red's gonna be easy because it's got a lot of surface area to paint, so it won't take too long. And then highlighting it, be hitting those edges right here with some orange. So that's not gonna be too hard either. Just probably the detailing in those small areas because there's a little less bone. These guys are easier. As you can see, they're prime black, so you can't see it too well. It's just the regular skeletons. These guys are going to be easier to paint. Let me get this back on here. Easier to paint because of the fact, I'll probably take one of these brushes right here. I'll show you in a second. A flat. That might be too big right there. Probably this one. This one might take too much paint, or I don't know. We'll see. Take a flat, and I'm just going to be taking that scorched brown and just hitting all this whole model first. I'll probably skip the metal parts. It's not going to be an issue, but it's pretty much going to be like, let me see if I can steady the camera doing this, just like this. So if it gets on there, it's okay. But you know, basically just covering this whole model with scorched brown. Because they're mostly skeleton, and then, you know, I'm going to be doing the bleach bone on top of that, detailing it, then probably hitting the metal, and then the robes. There's little bits of fabric on them, robes, and stuff like that. So they won't be too hard, and building up the rust like on the other models, etc. So, Grave Guard. I still have to... I don't know if it'll try to focus because it's all black. It's probably too hard. There you go, a little bit. I'm still waiting for some 4x4s or 40x40 millimeter bases for rank and file filler. Like you can see right here, rank and file filler for my skeletons, because I think I have 2 blocks of 40, so that comes out to be really expensive. And rank and file filler is really cool too. I like them because they can give you a little bit more dynamic, and you can put little dioramas in your units and stuff like that. Plus they take up more slots and stuff like that. Like here, right here, my vampire, either going to be my necromancer or my vampire lord. That's my half naked one. It's not focusing. I'm in a bad angle too. but she's on a big base. Here's some more rank and file filler that were painted. So to fill in those units and stuff like that, big units like that, rank and file filler. And there's my beast here, my beast with one back. I based it, I sprayed it, and you can see like it kind of just, that spray just kind of watered into it. It's GW paint for you. Anyway, Army painter is good. Stuck to the model, didn't really stick there. I tried both types of paint, it just kind of went in there. Not a big deal, not a big issue. But this is going to be an albino version as well, like my Vargolf, albino Vargolf. Skeleton, obviously. It's basically being the muscle. Will be like more albino in the wings as well. It's mostly bone. But again, this is my Terrorgeist, even though it looks like a dragon, because it is a dragon. But I don't like the Terrorgeist model because it's ugly as sin. I mean, even the Vargolf looks cool, but so this is the albino Vargolf. That's regular Vargolf. So it's going to be a giant, basically albino kind of thing going on. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing today. Nice Saturday. So yeah, that's that. Getting back to it, I pre-purchased Guild Wars 2. So heads up for that. I'll probably do some videos when I get that in beta. Which will be next week. So there's the Skellies, and their shields. I paint them separately so you can get the back and the arms in there for a little bit more, not like super detailed, but you can get that back in there a little bit easier than just put them on. It's more simple that way, I think. Yeah, so lots to grind out. My girlfriend's doing some errands. She has to get her car fixed and looked at. So she'll be back to help me pump out some of these guys. She's cleared off her little area right there. And gonna help me. And then this is the Mortis Engine base. Again, I'm waiting for that rank and file filler bases, the 40mm bases, because I'm gonna make the Mortis Engine, but I'm gonna have the Vampire Chick on it, and I'm gonna take some extra skeletons when I get more skeletons, holding up their shields, and she's gonna be laying on them. And the rest of the vampire females in that box set are going to be on the ground, rank and file filler, being held up by skeletons. So they're going to be either vampire heroes, necromancers, etc., etc. I like to make my my heroes scantily clad females and looking cool, like her. So that's my army right there. All right, so I know, a simple video, not too entertaining. That's just a heads up of what's going on. They don't like to focus on these guys. There we go. But, alright, take it easy.